Peace, peace. I just wanted to bring this video with high vibrations of love, joy, and happiness. And I just wanted to bring up a video to show them and make a point. You know, we ask ourselves, what is corona? So I said, let me just look up corona. So if you type in corona,
New York Times story that came out an hour ago that says dollars a year in federal income tax. They are not releasing they're not publishing the tax returns. They're not showing that out there. They're saying to protect their sources.
what
In
is
your
that?
tax return, sir, does that sound right that you're paying a couple $100s a year in federal income taxes?
It's fake news. It's totally fake news. Made up, fake. We went through the same stories. You could have asked me the same questions 4 years ago. I had to litigate this and talk about it.
What is that?
Totally fake news. No, actually, I paid tax, and you'll see that as soon as my tax returns. It's under audit. They've been under audit for
Now
a
is
long
that crazy
time.
or what?
The IRS does not treat me well.
Hold
They
on a
treat me
second.
like the Tea Party, like they.
Okay, here we go. Now, was that some crazy stuff? You see, I was about to bring the heat, and all of a sudden, some program started running, talking, and then it didn't give me the ability to turn it off. Couldn't find. I had to reboot the phone. Anyway, so we were going with researching corona. So, what is corona? Now, look at that. Is that crazy? Now, if this was 2 years ago or 1 year ago, and you typed in corona, what would have came up? Not this. This is to show you how they take over the algorithms to change. They are basically rewriting history on what's the importance of words. Corona, the original version would have been sun or a part of the sun. But now you type in corona, just the word corona, and this comes up. This is a fear tactic. This is how the algorithms take over and that they create your perception of specific words. So if we scroll down and we try to find the true meaning of corona, yeah, look how far you have to go down. Then you have to go more. Now, if this is the original word, why do you have to scroll all the way in like this? And then you come to WikiLeaks, let's just say. You know, even though it's not the worst, but look at the original. Now, look up corona. From the Latin for crown, most commonly refers to the outer atmosphere of the sun or another star. And of course, they had to add in that other definition, this one. That's an add-in, just within the last year. This is the original meaning of corona. This is the meaning of corona. The stellar crown, the outer atmosphere of the sun or another star. So how did they rewrite history? So that when you hear the word, that's all you know. Let's check the science. The first definition is the outer atmosphere of a star. So they're rewriting the meaning of words, which is basically rewriting history. Now, what is the corona? The corona is and then you have corona mass ejections coming from the sun, which is energy or plasma or radiation. So if you look up the definition of radiation poisoning, okay, let's do that. Hold on. So here we go. The symptoms of radiation sickness. So you scroll down to the symptoms. Okay. Signs and symptoms are also affected by types of exposure to radiation. The severity of radiation sickness also depends on how sensitive the affected tissues are. For instance, gastrointestinal system or bones. So how much you absorb depends on the strength of the radiated energy, the time of your exposure, and distance between you and the source. The initial signs and symptoms of treatable radiation sickness are usually vomiting and nausea. Then it goes away. And then it comes back for a second bout, right? In the second bout, the symptoms include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, headache, fever, dizziness, disorientation, weakness and fatigue, hair loss, bloody vomit and stool from internal bleeding, infections, and effects on blood pressure. So these are all also tied to the cerveza bug symptoms as well. So what's going on is that the sun is blasting the planet with radiation. If you check the UVC and the UVA and the UVB, you'll see that for the last couple of years it's been extremely high. So they take this flu and create this specific cerveza bug to cover radiation poisoning happening going on right now on the planet. The sun keeps on shooting out CMEs, coronal mass injections, which is radiation, which is plummeting the planet. That's why you see all the rainbows and why they're trying to cover the sun is to block out as much as they can. But they can't block the radiation. They can't block the plasma energy coming to the planet. The symptoms are all the same. Look at it. All the same symptoms of this so-called CV19. It's a cover. And people will have to pass. Only those indigenous to this planet are allowed to stay. So you're going to have, and it's gonna, as that sun gets closer and closer and those mass injections get stronger and stronger, you're going to start seeing more symptoms. That's how they can calculate the symptoms coming down, because they know as it gets closer that people that, because the immune systems are already weak. Your bodies are acidic, and you have all that silver inside your brain from the aluminum, and you have all that, what do you call that stuff, amalgam inside your teeth. And as that radiation comes, it's going to get hotter and hotter. And all the effects, now some people, you'll see it on the skin, right? It'll bubble up. But for most people, the effects are on the inside of the body due to acidic bodies. Alkaline your body. That's why they don't want to talk about vitamin C. That's why they don't want to talk about zinc, magnesium, fruits and vegetables. That's why they, you go back 2 years, they started attacking the lettuce, and all the fruits and vegetables were dying off because they don't want medicine here. They only want synthetic cures, right? They don't want natural. They know that if everybody was doing fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, was using magnesium, or fluvic acids, that they wouldn't be affected by the corona mass injections. But they want to die off, and they've been planning this for thousands of years because they study astrology. So, with that being said, I went ahead and asked the cards today what we can expect on December 21st. First card that came up was the moon. What I see, and that's a piece of Libyan glass right there, is the 2 towers. And on the other side looks like nice fresh land. So we are to tame the beast and using our imagination. So this card here is the moon. The moon represents feminine energy, which is nature. So we need to get back in nature. This was the second card. explore, set out, take back what is ours. We're going to change to something new and improved. Back to nature. I keep getting back to nature. Lights out scenario. Grounded, staying grounded, allowing the sun to communicate with your solar plex, and use of fire. So I have plenty of matches and lighters. Fire. And 5 of cup. Kill the beast. So we're going to kill the beast with the people. That's Frederick Douglass. So we're going to gather up into an army and kill the beast. December 21st, 2020. With that Moldavite. So that was Moldavite energy. Libyan glass energy. Dambarite energy. Coupled with some more Moldavite, and we grounded it with Shungite. Until next time, my family. Peace. Love.